Hey nerds, welcome to Jerry Bear Reacts, episode 5. You're Undead to Me is what we're getting into today. Again, we're reacting to the entirety of the Vampire Diaries episodes. Look, I don't know which one of you said this a while back. It may have even been on the other channel where you said that you said you like to drink wine while watching the Vampire Diaries. I was like, you know what? I kind of want to feel like a bad bitch myself every once in a while. Is this wine in a Lord of the Rings glass? 100%. Because again, that's who I am as a person. I don't know how long I'm going to stay looking like this. I may cocoon myself into this hoodie at some point. I'm ready to watch a bunch of episodes. So this is episode 5. You're Undead to Me. If you want to watch any of these unedited or watch the full thing or get it early, there's a link to the Patreon down below as well as links to everything else. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there's a reaction. Jerry knows all about that. It's weird I said Jerry and my mouse turned green, like the mouse color. That was creepy. All right, anyways, Jerry does his best Jerry does his best work behind the scenes. I made a new folder. Let's see if this works. Yeah, see, I put a little border around it. Look at me. Oh, you fancy, huh? All right, so let's just get into it, bro. Let's shut up. Everybody be quiet.
They've come back.
Put the kids to bed. Bro, I've been waiting to watch this episode right here. They done locked that man up with the vervain.
How long have I been here?
You know who that was for.
What are you doing?
During the Dark Ages, when a vampire's actions threatened to expose or bring harm upon the entire race, they would face judgment. They sought to re-educate them rather than to punish them.
Oh, it's good. It's cheap, but it's good.
Feet on blood.
You'll
Well,
grow
you know.
weaker and weaker, and eventually you won't be able to move or speak. In a week, your skin will desiccate, and you'll mummify, a living corpse.
You're undead to me.
Hurt anyone, ever.
Roll credits.
Basement.
Hey, Damon, bro, you did the shit to yourself.
Didn't have to be this way.
It's just 50 years. You'll be all right. Lay there for a minute. Take a nap. But I kind of have an idea where this is going to go. That's the first opening. Somebody didn't get gaffled. Hell yeah. Also, I'm going to point something out here in a second. I'm such a goober. Somebody was like, hey, dummy, the reason the subtitles are up top is because of the names at the bottom of the screen. They don't want subtitles going over the names of the creators. Like, duh. All right. Sorry. Sometimes I don't be thinking, Dear Diary. Dear Vampire Diary. That's actually delicious.
I won't be home for dinner.
Oh, so you're actually going to do it. You're going to go out with Logan.
I'm gonna show up.
I
and
just
torture
wish
him. Yes.
Elena would shake her.
And have you heard from Stefan?
Not since he left that very vague message 3 days ago.
Bran flakes.
Hi, Elena, I have something I have to do. I'll, explain in a few days.
I love show
Have you called
serials.
him?
Nope, not going to either. Honestly, I'm not gonna be one of those pathetic girls whose world stops spinning because of some guy.
Did she?
Okay,
Oh, she bit the
I'll be
spoon.
fine.
He's awake. He's
don't-
weak, but it's probably best to stay out of the basement. He's Damon. Not sure how dangerous.
Don't bite the
he's
silverware.
You're going to school? Came here to live a life. It's about time I get back to that. And Elena, if she's still speaking to me. Why?
Holes in my memory lately. It's just weird.
Bonnie's back here trying
Maybe
to
I let him bite me.
Why would
flame
you do
on.
that?
What's this? Damon gave it to me. Or he was going to give it to me.
God, I am so curious about that.
It's mine now.
It's ugly.
Like, get your grubby hands off it.
That's something important. You just feel it. It's definitely not the Mind Stone,
The Sexy Suds
but it
car
could
wash
be.
is tomorrow. The football team and the band have committed. Well,
You know, I gotta go, be somewhere right now.
I'm so sorry I haven't called.
No worries. I'll live.
I was dealing with Damon.
And did you deal with Damon
Yeah, he's taken care of.
for 4 days?
Yeah, we had to
You have
bury
every
him.
right to be upset with me, but can I explain it all to you, please?
Sure. When?
I got a be home after school, but the grill around 4 o'clock.
Okay.
Thanks.
Stefan, where's Damon? He has some serious apologizing
That's
to
none of
do.
your business,
He's
baby.
gone, Caroline.
When's he coming back?
He's not coming back. I'm sorry.
She's like, oh, you killed your brother. Nice. Does nobody want to question that right there? Like, what do you mean he's not coming back?
Good thing.
I would have immediately been like, did you kill him?
I know that.
Mystic Grill. I miss playing pool so much. You guys have no idea. Like,
Hey, Matt, have you seen Stefan?
I honestly can't tell if he's like,
You're like your grandfather. He didn't like it when I came to visit either.
But you don't visit, Damon. You appear, unannounced, reminding me that this isn't my house, that you're just permitting me to live here. Hell, that you're permitting me to live.
Someone had to mow the lawn.
there's a tear. There's a tear. He's funny. I like him.
I came to say goodbye, Damon.
I fuck it. I was feeling that there was some sense, like he's actually struggling, but there was a sense of him playing.
Faster you'll go.
There was a sense of him playing that he was weaker than he actually was.
Bathroom, like it's no big deal that they're hooking up. What do we know about him? Really?
He's great at football. A little bit of a loner. And as much as I hate saying it, he might be a nice guy.
This is
So you think I'm
why
just being paranoid?
I like young Matthew.
Talk to him. Talk to who?
You, Gabagoo.
So sorry that I'm late.
What happened?
It's full of
I got
apologizing.
held up.
Is everything okay?
There's this thing with my uncle.
You couldn't call and tell me that you're gonna be an hour late?
Okay, you two have fun.
So tell me.
I know you. My God.
I'm sorry?
I know you. How can it be?
I think you have the wrong person, sir.
You haven't aged a day.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. Hey, can I take you home? And we can talk about it? Is that okay?
Wait, what was that?
I don't know. Nothing.
Right, nothing. Okay, I gotta go, Stefan. Excuse me.
I feel like he has to tell her, right? What's up, a little buddy right here, man? I feel like he has to say something at some
I
point. 'Cause
tried. I want so much to make things right, but every instinct in my body is telling me to be careful.
yeah, no
What
shit.
you don't know can hurt you.
Evening, Sheriff.
This fucking weasel neck prick.
I figure if you're gonna dump me, you should at least know who you're dumping. So let's start with Catherine.
It don't work like
She
that.
was the most beautiful girl that I had ever met. But Catherine was also very impatient, entitled, and selfish, and impulsive. Enter Damon. He claims that he was with her first. I don't know. I do know that I did some things that I'm not proud of.
Hey, bro, this show needs to chill
And
for a minute.
My biggest regret.
No, not with that. That's an antique.
Don't be fucking. Look, you
I
don't.
feel like we're always getting high.
There's his moment of clairvoyance.
Choice.
Well, then let's choose not to. I mean, we don't have to be high all the time, right?
I really hope you're not one of those guys who, now that we're together, tries to change everything about me.
No.
Good.
She gets on my fucking nerves, man.
I think Seinfeld is the best American television show of the past 50 years. But I Love Lucy is all time. The Love and Cup episode is the best.
That's what I'm talking about.
Huge Scorsese fan. I can watch Taxi Driver over and over again.
Here, let me.
Bro,
As far as music, it's pretty much across the board.
I Love Lucy is my
Dylan,
shit.
Hendrix,
Me and my mom used to watch that every
Axl,
single night.
Kanye.
My dad would work.
You know what? I even like that one Miley song. Easy.
I didn't say anything.
Party in the USA?
This
Is that out
pretty
around then?
garlic, right?
Because
I'm
that
not
song's a
eating garlic
slap.
Unless you agree to too.
Are you kidding? I love garlic.
Ow. Ah.
You okay?
Yeah, I think so. Your face.
Yeah. I think I got something in my eye.
Stefan. Hey. Stefan.
Woosah. Into the nose, out to the mouth. Had a moment there. A little flare up. He's unintentionally just playing with her mental state, with the like just that shit all the time. God dang it. I'm curious about the garlic thing, because I know in some mythologies, like, vampires can't fuck with garlic at all, and then some, that's not even really a thing.
No, Tiki,
Sweet
do not do the one piece,
Caroline.
okay? I've seen it on you. Trust me. Yeah, we are going for stripper pole vibe this year.
Caroline.
This man's echoing. Sexy Suds Car Wash. Whose cars are they washing? Adults?
No friend discounts.
Or y'all are
No
like
freebies,
17
no
probably.
pay-ladies. We are not renting.
Just to be clear, your car's a POS. I mean, we can wash it, but it's still a POS.
You don't have to be rude.
And rude is uglying up the road with that junker.
Oh, Bonnie. Bonnie!
Oh my god!
I don't know why I thought the water's about to start bubbling or boiling.
Wet and wild, Teak.
She deserved it. She's an asshole.
All proceeds are going to the school's athletic department, still healing from the tragic death of their football coach, William Tanner. The
Oh,
citizens
damn,
of
Tanner
Mystic
actually
Falls
died.
Coming together in support of one of their own.
Rest in peace.
Cut it.
Come on, boys. Look at
Classy.
look at boys in the back.
But you're still gonna video the
Dude,
girl
I
in
love that.
bikinis,
The
right?
pose in front. Hell
53% of
yeah.
Americans watch the news with the sound off.
I just want him to get hit in the
Really?
neck
Not a-
with like a meteor or something. Just
Especially not having sex in the minivan.
That was a good day. What?
that was like the thirstiest shit to
You didn't
say.
open that.
What you mean? What?
Oh,
Boy, you
it's
knew what
fine.
she was getting at.
I noticed that Damon has one too. Is there a story behind it?
It's called lapis lazuli.
Huh. I should really take it off. I can put it in my bag.
No, it's fine. Really. Thanks, though.
Okay. I'm gonna get some towels.
Okay.
I could just be picking up on this, but notice how, like, when she grabbed his hand, how he held her hand, kind of like how he's doing right now. It was almost a way of, like, I think it could just be making up shit
Hey,
up,
we're out of towels. And
like
we'll
him
shave
protecting
things.
it from being able to be taken off at all. Like if she would have made a move, he had a secondary hand. Not saying she could overpower him in any way. I'm just saying. It was just a nice coddled way of protecting that ring. That ring I could grab for an example is all the way up there. I can't reach it.
His uncle, Zach.
Joseph.
I'm sorry, sir. I don't think I'm familiar with the story.
Well, how could you? I mean, this happened years ago.
The man that you saw, that you knew, his name was Stefan Salvatore?
Yes. I remember his ring and his brother.
Damon?
Yeah. Stefan and Damon Salvatore.
Now, while that's supposed to be a big moment, they kind of already established that Stefan and Damon. They kind of already established that Stefan and Damon were like, they're named after the original Salvatore brothers on that initial board. So it's always a backstory you can go to. So why she's even acting shocked? I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like, oh yeah, he's named after those brothers. I could see how she could easily bypass it. Two, I love that dude's voice. I would listen to an audiobook by him, 100%. And if he has one, let me know. take your shirt off, Stefan. That's what I was waiting for.
You
babysitting Donovan?
This is Jeremy.
Bro,
He's cool.
what in the what in the fucking Stonerville, USA is this? Hanging out in the cemetery, just smoking some weed. People actually do
The
that?
car was done an hour ago.
Fine.
I hate him.
But
I
you're
just
gonna have to
hate him.
Ooh.
Even not even having that scene at the end of the last
What do you
episode,
mean?
I just hate this
Do
dude.
you have access to old news stories, say 50s?
Yeah, it's a station. Between the archives and the internet, we pretty much have everything.
I find it extremely rude that all these people go into houses without knocking. It actually upsets me. Damon? Zach, boy, if you don't come over here and hit her in the neck with a crossbow.
Damon?
I guess there wasn't the best home security in 2009. I have one of two theories in my head right now that can happen.
Oh my god. What is this?
Oh my God, Ronnie.
How did I know that you were here? You bit me.
You liked it. Remember?
He didn't skip a beat with that.
Why do I keep remembering the same things, but in different ways?
You're gonna open the door. No!
Well, there goes Zach. Well, that's a fucking problem. That's a big problem.
Fabulous.
I would just say no. You ain't gonna make me sweet. There's hot water. Bonnie, you need to like huck it, chuck it, and get the fuck up.
Bonnie. 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 Hey.
Don't tell anybody. Please.
Don't make.
We
Don't
digitized
be
all our
suspicious.
archives last
Don't
year.
be
We can,
suspicious.
pull all the remote.
What?
What, dude?
Stoned
Like
in a cemetery.
fucking buttered in a cemetery,
Don't
dude.
mind, they're dead. You know what? I'm gonna take us up a notch. Hey, Tony.
If I could, I would be you. Hey, Tony.
If I want to feel like crap about myself, I'll just go back to Tyler.
You both need a little bit of therapy.
She's big on trust. So whatever you're holding back from her, the more you try to hide it, the more she won't stop till she figures it out.
Dude, like, Matt, brother, I love you. I just want you to know that. Fuck Team Damon, Team Stefan, bro. I'm Team Matt, 100%. You ain't changing my mind. Whoa, Jesus. Zoom, enhance.
Wanna talk about?
Shit,
Is it a boy thing?
shit.
Mom? I want to talk boys. I'll call Dad. At least he's successfully dating one.
I feel the fire on that one. There's a lot of flames coming off that.
I don't know what's happening to me. I know, dear. Oh, Gramps.
Oh, man. Oh, I'm living for that arc. I'm living for that.
Oh my God, what happened to you?
Nothing.
Body is drained of blood. Did she say what kind of animal it was?
She said it was a vampire.
She's piecing that shit together like a jigsaw.
I have something.
Dude, I have a nose hair. I'm so sorry.
Tell you.
I'm not picking boogers. But I have a nose hair that stabbed me in the brain.
Whoa, whoa,
Oh!
whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotcha. I gotcha. It's okay.
Oh, I got it. Oh, this is a good moment if I didn't just pluck something from my brain. All right, the screen shaking's messing with my eyeballs.
What are you?
Yo! She came straight up with the "what are you?" I was gonna say, if the next episode starts.
Dear Diary.
That was creepy. I was gonna say, if the next episode starts with her just being like, "Are you a vampire or what are you?" That's kind of what I figured was gonna happen regardless. So, all right, one, rest in peace, Zach. Look, I knew Zach wasn't gonna be around long. I hadn't seen him in anything else. It sucks because he seemed like a genuine vampire. Man, if she didn't have access to be able to snoop around, he could have easily fell back on the brother story about the original. He could still say too, like, hey, like these genes run in the family, everybody looks like this, yada yada, something stupid. So Jeremy should have been like, hey dude, you just came out of my room. What are you doing here? Looking for the bathroom? That's weird. Let me check your pockets. Something. He should have pressed him. Throw him down the steps. A little slime ball. It was good not to see Tyler for a whole episode. That makes me happy. If Damon's going to feed on anybody, it should be Tyler, not Vicky. That girl just needs professional help. She doesn't deserve that. To go along with it, the power to get Caroline there was kind of cool. Zach, Damon runs in. I did like him opening up, but he was saying stuff for somebody who's supposed to be like between like 15 and 18. A lot of stuff that you wouldn't expect. Like, he likes Scorsese. He likes F. Scott Fitzgerald. He likes this. He likes that. A bunch of older stuff that I feel like could have been easier for Elena to pick up on. So the seeds there are planted, which is cool. I wish the Damon being locked up would have lasted for the entirety of that episode. But I get, like, this was their first season. You have to put stuff together. You have to progress a story. But, like, if they had the opportunity to milk it for one more episode at least before he gets free, so you actually have the full sense that, hey, this guy's locked up. This is what's going to happen. I truly thought that something was going to happen with they were going to find out their location, realize vampires were back, yada, yada. And then Stefan's going to be like, brother, I need, like, for some Thor and Loki type shit is what I was expecting. I think the highlight of the episode was the nose hair. I'm surprised my nose isn't bleeding. That the whole time is just like stabbing me. I got it too. It was gross. I'm sorry you had to witness that. Man, I'm trying to think. I don't like the idea of the car wash, the high school car wash. It's just weird to me. I do like the old guy who was talking, telling her about the story of 1953 because he just had that voice that, like, almost similar to James Earl Jones in a sense, just that deeper voice that is just like, you just want to listen to him tell stories, basically. That storytelling voice. I really liked it. I hope when I'm old, I have a voice like that I could sit and tell stories. I think that'd be pretty cool. For the most part, like the first half of the episode, I thought it was just 100% filler. I was like, okay, they're not really going to progress too much. It's going to kind of show flashbacks. But then, man, it just shoots you at a certain point, doesn't it? Jesus. I do like the closing. So I thought the episode could have ended 3 or 4 times. Stefan grabbing the steak, going after Damon. Elena's right there, like, haha, not so fast. Lastly, I still think 2 things. I love Matt. I just think he's a good dude. He deserves better. Okay? But I'm really excited for the Bonnie's story, right? Because I think that coming of age story in a twist, like the hero's journey, like these people who don't know they have powers and they set on these journeys with their powers. but also the characters like Bonnie who don't know they have these type of things, or they heard stuff from their family. They don't really believe it, and all of a sudden they're realizing they have those powers, and it's a coincidence at first, but then it starts to build, and then it becomes overwhelming as you realize that it was you. She went into a full trance, almost, I'm not going to say using all her powers, 'cause I don't know what they are, but using a lot of power to set that car on fire. But she didn't just create a fire. She manipulated it completely. She summoned it with her brain powers and was able to engulf the car. And then the second she came out of her trance, that's me coming out of a trance, the flames went away. And Stefan there to let her know that was you, and to also give her the reassurance that, like, I'm not going to tell anybody. Like, I know what you are. And he's keeping that to himself, which I think is really cool. I don't like the slimeball meteorologist. I just want him to just get the worst things to happen to him. And then the sheriff, dude, she got roasted. She got roasted by sweet little Caroline. I'm not going to say sweet. She's not sweet. There's a lot of asshole little girls in this show. So, yeah. The question at the end of the day is that I've been getting asked a lot. I was streaming last night on Twitch, and somebody was from this side of the YouTube and was like, hey, are you Team Damon or Team Stefan? I said Team Stefan just because he seems like the genuine person right now. Team in sense of, like, this is who I think, this is the character I'd pick, you know? Damon's hilarious, yes, but he's a dick. Ask me that question now. It's Team Matt. Also, the Vervain, I kept trying to say it on stream. I didn't know what to say. People were roasting me. I love everybody. Vervain, I remembered. So that's for anybody from the Twitch stream last night that watched me trying to pronounce it or remember what it was called. Vervain. Told you I remember it. That's the most impressive thing. Rest in peace, Zach. You were gone too soon. I just feel like you were you also deserve better. You know, you didn't have a full story. You were just the nephew, right? Yeah. So, history repeats itself. That's all I really got. That's all I really got for the video, actually. I don't have nothing else to say. So, I'm going to go ahead and probably wrap this up. I want to watch episode 6. It looks like it's entitled Lost Girls. And I think I think Elena's going to learn a lot about Stefan in this episode. He can't really hide too much here. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go watch that. Thank you guys for hanging out. Patreon peeps, thanks for hanging out. If you guys would join Patreon, if you want to watch shows early or get the full uncut version, which right now is going to be about 50 minutes, a link in the description box down below. Playlists are up on screen. There's going to be the playlist for the host show reaction. The next episode is going to be there when it's live. And as always, stay cute, stay hydrated. I'll catch you on the next one.